welcome to my channel. Guys, today is day 2 of wig week. Y'all, what I'm basically doing is I'm just showcasing, trying out, making different wigs for 5 different days of the week. And I've never done this before. I am still working on making wigs. This is my 3rd wig I've ever made ever. Let me see. No, this is my 4th wig. Out of like the 3 years that I've been doing YouTube, I've only made a few wigs just because I've messed up on other ones. Wig making is not, like, it's very trial and error, and that's why I love that, you know, you can use hair like AliExpress to try things out and see what you like, see what you don't like, see what works, see what doesn't work. You know, I still have not gotten the frontal thing down, but the closure thing, I got it down, okay? Today we're working with Annabelle hair. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you go and you look at reviews, Annabelle has like the top 5 for most YouTubers. Like, this is our go-to hair. I mean, it's up there with Beauty Forever, Ali Grace, Ali Jolia. Like, it's up there with them. It's amazing, amazing, amazing hair. Now, this hair is a little bit different from the other ones simply because the wefts are so thick and heavy. It doesn't look thick right now because I had to really go in and straighten it and like define the curls because the hair was really big and kind of like bulky looking on me because basically I have an 18-inch closure, and their closures are like the more thin ones, like the more short thin ones. And then I got 2 22-inch bundles and a 24. So I have in 3 bundles in my head. Now if you like this, okay, cool, perfect, you know. But if you want something that's like a little less full, then definitely only do like 2.5 bundles because, you know, the bundles are regular length, so that leaves you a lot of hair to leave out of your hair. You see what I'm saying? Then I went in, and obviously it's not naturally this color. I always go to the Dollar Tree and I pick up a couple boxes of my favorite black hair dyes. Only $1. I get the 1, 2, or the 3. And I always have at least one black one. If I mix the hair dye, like, I'll use the 2 and the 3, but I have to have a black one to get that really, really dark color that I like. Like, either I'll use all 3 blacks, or I'll use like a 2 and a 3 if they don't have it all. And that kind of softens the color a little bit because that hair dye, I've never seen hair dye get hair that black. Like, it even covers my mom's grays. And my mom is gray all around here. And like, when she uses that, like, it covers everything and it doesn't even leave her hair like super stripped filling. So yeah, that's the hair dye that I like to use. I mean, it's mainly because it's cheap. And that's how I achieved this color. It was very simple. Now with the closure, I know everybody loves bleaching the knots, guys. I have such a hard time bleaching the knots. Like, I don't do it. I just leave it like this because I don't know what I'm doing. Every time I try to bleach the knots, it gets on the real hair. Then I have to go back and take a really fine tooth comb or brush, really tiny, and fix the top of the funnel to get it back black because I don't want to bleach the top, you know, or the closure or whatever. And I don't know what I'm doing. So, you know, it's always practice makes perfect. I would really, really, really prefer to get this down because it's frustrating. I know my wigs could like be stepped up to like a whole nother level if I could just fix that one issue I have with learning how to dye the front. So yeah, this is a closure, and I always have my real hair out in the front. As you guys can see, it's a totally different texture because I don't really like to straighten my hair. I say this in every video, I have very fragile edges, so I don't really like to do it. Now, as far as the wig cap goes, I'm not wearing one either. Like, literally, guys, I just plop these wigs on top of my head, and then I see if I like it. I'll wear it out a little bit, and if I really like the hair or the wig, I'll attach some comb teeth to it. So I haven't been fighting, so I don't really need, you know, the extra stuff. But for extra security, if you really want that, you can always attach a band to the hair. You can always attach some hair clips to the hair. You can always just sew the wig down all around. I've seen so many YouTubers do it and just swear by that method, but I just don't do it. I don't like the feeling of having like something like this on my head at all times, like all the time. You know what I mean? Unless it's really cold, then I can keep a wig on all the time because the wig is basically just a sexy hat. So obviously post dye, the dye kind of either can weaken the hair or it can make it a little bit more drier so it's easier to tack on. The hair is basically the same. I mean, not much has really happened with it, in my opinion. I mean, maybe it got a little bit, I mean, I don't know, I feel like it's the same. I mean, it's still bouncy, it's still movable, like, and it's still very heavy, so I really like it. It took, the curls took so well. I used a flexi rod for a couple times, but mainly I've been using my curling wand to curl everything, and then I'll just use some holding spray and this hair is good. Like, you know, I mean, there's just not much more I can say about this hair. The hair is really good hair so far. I received the hair like September like 19th, I think. So it's been, and I created it like September, like, I don't know, like September 25th or so. And I finished it on the 29th, like, because I was going back and forth and I was working and all that. But when I first got the hair, I messed up. I double wefted it, and it had a bunch of gaps everywhere, and I could not wear it outside. But then I went back and I was like, you know what, this wig is totally worth fixing. I took down some of the tracks and I single wefted it, and it's so much better. Like, there's, you know, there's layers to it. It's not all just one clunky after another, and it also really helped it to lay flat. I don't know, if y'all are just trying to figure out like how to go about it, should you double weft? Personally, like, single wefting has been working for me, especially with laying it more flat. And yeah, alright guys, that's it for my review so far. I'll insert little links and little pics and things just so you can get a good idea of what I'm talking about, a little visual. I love y'all so much. I'll talk to you later, and I hope that you subscribe, and definitely check out Annabelle if you're looking for some bomb ass weave. I mean, I've been wearing their hair for years, for about 2 years now, on and off. Like, I absolutely love the hair. So far, no tangling, like literally like no issues, you know. I really hate doing that just because I hate having to brush out the curls that I just, you know, spend all that time on. I hate doing that, but you know, for the YouTube. All right, love you guys so much. I'll talk to you. Bye.